Currently, in downtown Phoenix, it's 46 degrees.
Knowing every client is different, Anna von Straussenberg CPA PLLC prides herself by offering ethical, accurate, and professional guidance when it comes to accounting, tax, and consulting services like tax return preparation, tax projections, proactive tax planning, IRS representation, QuickBooks, Pro Advisors, and more. For more information or to schedule a free consultation, call 480-964-4030. That's 480-964-4030. Services available year-round. ArizonaCPAs.com.
If I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. We do have now Anna von Straussenberg. She is the owner of Anna von Straussenberg CPA. And it just so happens that we were talking a little bit about the fact that somebody might need a CPA if they're looking to buy a home. We've talked about that before with you. First of all, let's talk about you. And then we're going to talk a little bit about that for a second, okay?
Okay.
So talk about you. And, you know, we just heard your ad because you're all about integrity and excellence in what you do.
I believe in doing the best job I can possibly do, and I stand by my work. I don't hurry it up. I do it right. And I believe in doing it ethically. That's very important to me. I started in accounting back in 1990. I was in the teaching profession briefly before that, and I discovered that I really loved numbers and I loved accounting. And so I went back to school again and got my enough accounting units to sit for the CPA exam. So it's almost like I have a double degree.
But you know what, though? She has a sharp pencil. That's also very important. And, you know, we talked a little bit about needing a CPA and buying a home and getting a mortgage. Talk a little bit about that, because you've also talked about it before.
Okay, well, if you're self-employed, they look at your self-employment income, whether it or if you have an S corporation or partnership, that's also reported on your individual tax return. And a lot of people, they focus so much on reducing their taxes, they don't realize the flip side of it, that you want your income to look good if you're going to apply for a mortgage or any kind of loan. You don't want the bottom line to be too low. Yeah. And sometimes, people put extra meals and entertainment that maybe shouldn't be in there, or when they're driving around on the job, they may forget that, we did a personal errand on the clock. They forget to deduct that out of their mileage usage. I had a client that did that recently, and he looked back at his mileage log and realized that he had miscounted, and so we amended his return because he's looking to buy and he needs to have a couple good years in a row so that he's got enough, you got
to have enough income to make it look good. So sometimes the bottom line has to look better than what we really want it to. Sometimes when you're in that position, right? Yeah. So now your phone number to call, it's 480-964-4030. She is rated with the Better Business Bureau. She also works nationwide and does do free consultations with everyone. And she's all about excellence in accounting and integrity in accounting, and she makes sure that she does the job right for you. And that is so important, to make sure that you do have somebody that is doing that for you. Okay, I have to talk about you, a little bit in the QuickBooks, that you are a QuickBooks advisor. So let's talk a little bit about that, and let's give that away.
Yes, I've been a QuickBooks Pro advisor for a long time, and I can train people on how to use QuickBooks in the best possible way.
And she can get you a discount on it if you don't have it, or if you need a new one.
Yes, and I've been a QuickBooks Pro advisor for, going on 20 years.
Yeah. And you like to have every one of your clients, you work hand in hand with them. This is not something where they give you your stuff, their stuff, and then just you go ahead and do it. You actually are, hands-on with your clients.
I do. I try to teach them about accounting and what the right way to do things is, and I try to teach them how to read their own financial statements so they can use it to their advantage and do their business better.
She actually helps you do your business not only better, but make more money, because when you understand your numbers, you also will understand your business. You'll know what you need to do, and you'll make more money. You've told us about people who have done it. So we're going to open up the lines to the audience for everyone to get entered in to win. It's a tutorial from her. If you think you know how to use it, you don't, because she knows how to use it so that it'll work for your business, and your business might be different than somebody else's, and you may not realize that you've got things wrong in there, and she will find that. She usually does. So you can call in here and get entered in to win. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. New IRS rules for S corporation and partnerships.
Well, they came out with some new forms called the K2 and K3. You know, most S corporations and partnerships produce what they call a K1, which goes to the individual that owns that share of the partnership or the S corporation, and that gets reported on their individual return. Well, the K2 and K3 are about foreign reporting, and the initial rules, which they're kind of backed off on a little bit, but they wanted it for all S corporations and partnerships unless you can verify that no one in the partnership or S corporation is going to file a foreign tax report. And so you get a foreign tax credit.
Even though it says Networking Arizona?
Form 116. So
everybody, wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, everybody that's in an S corporation or partnership, that S corporation or partnership must produce that. Well, goodness, even as a CPA, this is a new one for me, and a new one for all CPAs, and I cannot imagine somebody trying to do it that by themselves.
Well, please do not, no matter what, because I think it's important to have a free consultation with somebody who knows their numbers, who knows what they're doing. It is so important. You could check her out on her website. It's Arizona CPAs with an S.com. Her phone number, it's 480-964-4030. QuickBooks. If you want to learn how to do that and do it right, you can get a tutorial from her, and everyone's getting entered in to win that. It comes along with a consultation as well. The number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Okay, I want to also go with you with this, but I have to talk about it. Stimulus payments that some people shouldn't have gotten, that you talked about before the show.
Okay, well, there's situations where maybe in a divorce situation, every parents take the deduction every other year. Well, when they put out the stimulus payments for dependents, the children, those were based on the 2020 tax return. So some people got it in 2021 that may not be taking that dependent in 2021 because of the every other year thing, or some cases where maybe the grandparents help out a young adult and they take the child as a dependent one year, they take care of that child, and then the parent gets on their feet and they take their own child as a dependent. And so what do you do in that case when the wrong person gets the stimulus payment? Well, the good news is you don't have to pay it back. And I was really scared because one of my employees had that situation.
Let's talk about that.
And I thought, I hope her parents don't have to pay that back for their child, for their grandchild.
Well, that would be really sad because, sometimes they're not in the position to be able to do that. But lookouts, Yeah. I mean, they don't have to pay it back, so that's really good. So, again, they may not know this information. That's why, let's say you were going to do your own taxes. This is where this goes back on to trying to go with, the ones that they talk about on television, and you go in there and you don't know that. You might have not known that.
Yeah, if you're doing one of those programs on your own, like TurboTax, you may not know that. And my poor employee who works for me only part-time, she did her own return on TurboTax, then came to me with her eyes big as saucers going, I think I made a mistake. And
guess what? They're not very good about helping you when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Except you're right on top of it.
Yeah, and luckily I was able to advise her that, no, it's okay, you don't have a problem. And she was so relieved. And she said, well, next time I'll come to you for help with preparing my tax returns.
Of course. Now, you can call her direct. Her phone number, it's 480-964-4030. Its website is ArizonaCPAs.com. She does work nationwide. She does free consultations. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau. Call in here and get entered in to win because you really could use it. 602-277-5369.
When getting a reverse mortgage, you want someone with experience by your side every step of the way. The reverse team have over 17 years experience in the mortgage business, so they can handle anything you need from reverse mortgages to refinancing your current reverse for more cash. Contact the reverse team today to learn more about what they can do for you. Call my reverse team at 602-423-3996. That's 602-423-3996. MyReverseTeam.com.
Not all borrowers will qualify. Lunatic LLC is a licensed mortgage broker. Arizona license number 0936435. Michael Allen and MLDS ID is 5390966. Lunatic is not acting on behalf or endorsed by a government agency. Equal housing opportunity lender.
When does it get easier? I hear that all the time from business owners and leaders that just aren't getting the same results from their hard work they used to. I'm Ken Kilday, and I work with business owners and leaders to unlock their leadership genius. Start today with a breakthrough strategy session and start making the cut. Call or text 602-820-6978 or online at makingthecut.biz. That's 602-820-6978 or online at makingthecut.biz.
Do you have unwanted house guests of the insect kind? With over 30 years of experience, Ritterbird Pest Control has battled their share of insects and won. Let Ritterbird nip your pest invasions in the bud fast. With prompt response times, easy and flexible scheduling, and reasonable rates, our always courteous and dependable staff is here to serve you. Residential or commercial packages. To schedule your free estimate, call Ritterbird Control today at 623-587-0125. That's 623-587-0125.
Instead of saving your loose change in a jar, start saving it in your own personal app with SaveCoins. Become a SaveCoins saver by going to the App Store and downloading SaveCoins today. With the SaveCoins app, you can instantly find out when your cash has been deposited. Finally, there's an easier way to save your cash. Don't delay. Download the SaveCoins app today to become a SaveCoins saver. For more information, visit SaveCoins.com. That's SAVCoins.com. SaveCoins, an easier way to save physical cash.
What if I told you that getting Medicare coverage doesn't have to be a complicated process? Are you tired of being confused with the many coverage options available to you with Medicare? At Tapestry Insurance Group, let us help by taking the confusion and complication out of your Medicare options so you can get the coverage you need. Some available plans have no additional premium and may help lower your out-of-pocket costs. There's never a cost for a consultation with one of our licensed agents, so don't delay. Contact us at 602-541-7656 or visit tapestryinsurancegroup.com.
Ladies, if you're not sleeping through the night, would like a better sex life, stronger orgasms, and help with those embarrassing moments that happen when you sometimes sneeze or cough, then VJuve Med Spa is your answer. All treatments are non-invasive without drugs or surgery and are incredibly affordable. For more information or to schedule a free consultation, visit stopthep.com or call 480-593-5400 for the relief you've been looking for. Let VJuve make you a better you.
If I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. We're talking a little bit about tax season, and of course it's right here. It's around the corner right now. And first of all, don't try and do it on your own. It's really not a good idea to do it. I was just telling a story to Facebook land out there, about my daughter who made a mistake. And you know what? Once you make a mistake, it's so hard to go back on it. A lot of people try and call on their own. You shouldn't do that. Don't call the IRS. You talk too much. Don't talk to the IRS. But what I want to talk about, too, and we wanted to kind of break this down a little bit, was about people who don't pay their taxes. There's a lot of people that put their heads in the sand, and not for a short amount of time. for years. Can you help them?
Yes, I can help them. There is a statute of limitation for getting refunds, though, and it's sad because I've helped some people and they've lost refunds. But, but there's no statute if you owe. The IRS wants their money.
No matter what.
Well, there is a statute, but it's 10 years. And believe me, the IRS will come after you before that 10 years is up to try to get their money if they think you owe them something. Because they'll take the information they have and they will prepare what they call a pro forma tax return. And it does not have any deductions in it. So some people end up being in a world of hurt. So come to a CPA soon. Sooner than later, we can help you. I have tax software that goes back for years, and we can help you catch it up and get straight with the IRS.
And get some peace of mind. Because, it doesn't get any better. That's the one thing for sure, that it doesn't get any better. So you can call her direct. Her phone number, again, it's 480-964-4030. It's ArizonaCPAs.com. She does work nationwide. She's rated with the Better Business Bureau, and she does free consultations. She is also a QuickBooks advisor, pro advisor, and we have our lines open here. She teaches hands-on together with you. She is not somebody that just does your taxes. She really gets to know you, gets to know your business. She gets to know your family, and she helps you along the way understand your numbers, understand your business. So we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. It is a tutorial from her, and don't think that you know it because you don't know it. There's no way you know it like her, that's for sure. And also, if you need it or if you need a new one or whatever, she can get you that at a discount. So she's the perfect person to call, especially right now. The number to call, it's 480-964-4030, or call in here, get entered in to win at 602-277-5369. Okay, so we talked a little bit about people who put their heads in the sand, that you can talk and you can call them. You have a special number, you said that. Also, there's things that people need to know about right now that's a good thing to talk about, which is child tax credit.
Well, some people got the advanced tax credit payments, and unlike the stimulus payment, that you may have to pay it back, but it depends on your income level. And so if you paid those and you don't get the dependent this year, or your income went up too high to qualify for the child tax credit, this is a time that you need to get with a CPA and have them help you get it right. And you may owe something back. So,
okay,
that
doesn't stop anything.
It doesn't stop anything. So, better to get it straightened out now.
And also, if you have a CPA like Anna, who's works with you, will help you get it to the amount that's going to be the most helpful as best you can. That's what you're all about. You guarantee your work.
Oh, I do stand by my work. Mm-hmm. And it's not always the option that people want. Some people, I just want to get a refund. I don't want to pay anything. Well, the numbers don't lie, but I take every legal deduction.
And so that number again to call her, it's 480-964-4030. Get connected with her right here with me and get that tutorial. Start with that. She likes to go through your numbers over and over again, not just one time, 3 times during the year.
Yeah, for my business clients, I have them send me their QuickBooks file in July, and we look at the books through the end of June, so we get a picture of how it's going. And then again, we look at it in October or November preferably, so we can get 10 months of the year, and we can look at it and we can estimate what it's going to be. And then, of course, when we do the tax return, that's the final time. But hopefully, if we looked at it in November, most of the numbers are correct. Maybe somebody did make a change at the end of the year, and we just pick that up. A lot of clients, if their income's high, they run out and buy that pickup truck or piece of equipment to get that deduction.
See, so there's also a good thing to know about a CPA that can help you out. You just never know. So again, you can call in here, get entered in to win this. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You mentioned that the IRS is backlogged.
Yes, it's a big deal right now. In fact, such a big deal that I just had a notification this morning that Congress is going to be interviewing people from the IRS and asking them what the problem is. Well, the problem,
I know what the problem is.
The problem started in 2020 when they furloughed a lot of the agents or had them work from home. There was nobody there to open the mail, and the mail just piled up in semi-truck after semi-truck in the back lots of the IRS offices.
Wow.
So how
can they let that happen? Isn't that crazy?
I know it's crazy, but they only had skeleton crews on, and they just didn't have enough people to handle all the mail coming in.
So what does that mean? We still have to take care of our taxes. I mean, there's people that get extensions, I know, but there's rules to that too.
So if you mailed an extension, you didn't do it electronically, that might be sitting there. And the IRS is sending out notices on this stuff because the computers were just spitting this stuff out. We usually file all our extensions electronically, even if somebody has to send in a payment with a voucher, which the voucher is also the extension, but we make sure that they get that extension electronically to safeguard that.
I'll tell you something. There's a lot of people that still do things through the mail. And unfortunately, right now with that, if you heard something like that, boy, I know you'd be scared just to think that you sent that in and you thought you were fine. And some people don't send things certified. They don't know how to do those things, or they don't think about it. And then the next thing you know, you might be in trouble.
You always want to make sure there's tracking on your IRS documents so that you have a record of it being sent.
For anybody that is listening right now, I mean, you have all sorts of clients. You work with people who are, everybody thinks when you're dealing with a CPA, and I can tell you now, you need to know that you don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to be a big business in order to work with you.
Yes.
Because people think that when it comes to the word CPAs.
Yeah, I deal with small clients and I deal with big clients. I have all of the above. And, sometimes people, they may be just a small client or just starting out in their business, but I want to see them grow. And it's best to start off on the right foot.
And the best thing to do is to start off with you having the consultation, getting to know your business by sitting down and working with you with the QuickBooks, correct?
That's correct.
And then how many people, when you work with people, how many times do you find that their QuickBooks have been done wrong?
Almost all the time.
Really?
Even when I'm working with bookkeepers, we find small mistakes. Maybe they didn't book the loan correctly, or they, like a lot of times if assets are traded in, they forget to take off the old assets. Things like that happen. And so we always find something wrong.
Yeah. And I'm telling you now, it is so important to know it and to learn it. And wouldn't it be nice to understand your business and to understand your numbers and to know that you're doing it right, and to have somebody right there in your back pocket like Anna that can help you through the year? It's not like something that you do, you talk to them once a year. It's different.
Yeah, and I provide my clients with a thing that I call accounting recommendations. It's a, bullet point thing about what I found wrong and what they can do better. Actually, I usually write a small paragraph on each item.
She was a teacher, you guys.
Yeah, I like to teach people, and I like them to learn from me. And my clients joke that I always send them home with homework.
It's wonderful. And she's the person that you should call. The phone number, again, to call her is 480-964-4030. The website is ArizonaCPAs.com. She does free consultations. We do have our lines open here. We're going to keep them open too. Everyone's getting entered in to win that tutorial. It comes along also with a consultation as well with her. And you can call me and get it. She's also could get anyone a discount if you need it. You need a new one updated. She can get that for you at a discounted price. That means a lot right there. The number to call here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What are your final words real quick?
Hey, don't procrastinate. Get your tax stuff together. Get to a CPA.
And don't put your head in the sand if you have not called or you have not done them. And I'm talking about in the last few years. She can help you. Don't call yourself. The number again to call her, it's 480-964 664-4030. She's going to do a free consultation for you. It's ArizonaCPAs.com, or call in here, get entered into win, or if you need a discount on it, get it from us. Our number here, 602-277-5369.
'Cause I wasted the light.